At the time, it was like I was floating. Like I was dead. I felt a part of me leave. And I just won't answer, man. Why would somebody leave my daughter on the side of the road like a dog?
We have so many unanswered questions, and no one will step up and answer those questions.
34-year-old Shakira Mozie, affectionately known as Kira, embodied the essence of a remarkable educator, an ardent seeker of knowledge, and an unwavering advocate for her community's improvement. Her educational journey led her through 3 years at the historically black college, Bethune-Cookman University, before completing her undergraduate degree at Broward College. In pursuit of continuous learning, she embarked on a path towards a master's degree while dedicating herself to teaching at Discovery Elementary School. Her commitment to education spanned years, and she had already been an integral part of the school system before her pursuit of further academic qualifications. In her precious moments of respite, she donned the hat of a cheerleading coach and launched a small-scale tutoring enterprise named S&S Tutoring. For Kira, while her professional aspirations were marked by unwavering determination, her paramount focus rested on her 10-year-old daughter, the center of her world. Their bond was indomitable, their togetherness inseparable, often found attending church together. Shakira cherished her daughter, and they nurtured an unbreakable connection. She held dreams of witnessing her daughter's growth, college journey, career pursuits, marriage, and the joy of grandchildren. Regrettably, this dream was mercilessly snatched away on a fateful Christmas Eve in 2023 after a night out with her boyfriend. Shakira Mozie's life came to a tragic end, with the only other occupant of the car that night being her boyfriend, Duane Hawkins. Welcome to the American Crime, Femicide channel. Please like, subscribe, share, and hit the notification button for future uploads. On December 24, Shakira departed from a holiday gathering in West Park, presumably en route to her Tamarack residence. Later that evening around 7 p.m., police responded to calls of a body being found on the side of the road. Responding swiftly to the grim scene, the police encountered Shakira Mozie, bearing injuries consistent with falling out of a moving vehicle. Tragically, she was declared dead at the scene.
Sharing their grief after they say their loved one was killed and dumped on the Turnpike on Christmas Eve.
And her killer is still out there. On Local 10's Christian Ilarosa live down at Plantation with the family's plea tonight. Christian.
This family wants anyone with information, anyone who knows how this young mother lost her life and how her body ended up on the side of the road here, to come forward.
She was a teacher, she was a mother first, she was a God-fearing woman.
Family members of 34-year-old Shakira Mozie got the worst news of their lives on Christmas Eve.
She was at a party in West Park, and I don't know what transpired.
Known by loved ones as Kira, she was getting a ride home north towards Tamarack in her white Lexus SUV. Who was behind the wheel?
Apparently her boyfriend. All of a sudden I get a text message to go get my daughter.
Confused, he says, Sheldon Mozie got in his car and went north on the Turnpike towards his daughter's home.
And it was some traffic going north. And I didn't know at the time, man, that was my daughter's body.
Mozie came across his daughter's body along the northbound lanes of the Turnpike south of Sunrise.
At the time, it was like I was floating. Like I was dead. I felt a part of me leave. And I just won't answer, man. Why would somebody leave my daughter on the side of the road like a dog?
We have so many unanswered questions, and no one will step up and answer those questions.
Shakira Mozie was a teacher at Discovery Elementary in Sunrise.
Cheerleading coach at Tamarack. She was a tutor.
She's so loving. She's well respected.
But these grieving parents say what she loved most was being a mom to her 10-year-old daughter.
And I got to explain to her daughter for the rest of her life why somebody would leave her mom on the side of a road like a dog, like an animal, man. That would hurt me the worst. Leave my child on the side of a road, bro.
Parents Sheldon and Crystal Mozie in total shock during this tragic situation. They have, again, so many questions. Investigators have yet to name a suspect. We've reached out to BSO to find out if, in fact, This victim's boyfriend is cooperating. As soon as we know more, we'll report back.
Tonight, a family is searching for answers after they say their loved one was found dead on the side of the Turnpike just south of Sunrise. BSO tells us they are investigating that death. NBC6 reporter Olivia Jaquith spoke with the victim's aunt today.
The victim's family says her remains were found just north of where I'm standing now, off the Turnpike and 595. Now they tell me they want justice and for the person or people responsible to be held accountable.
I'll never, ever forget that call.
A heartbreaking discovery on Christmas Eve.
Something sinister, evil, devastating, selfish, narcissistic happened between the Christmas party and the Florida Turnpike.
Tamarack resident Shakira Mozie, a 34-year-old mother to a young girl, found dead near the Turnpike northbound. She was a teacher assistant at Discovery Elementary, according to the school's website.
We're devastated because not only is a young mother with a 10-year-old gone from us, this is beyond just one person and a child. This death impacts a generation of students.
Mosie's family says she was leaving a Christmas party in West Park with someone else behind the wheel of her white SUV, but she never made it home.
She has energy for life, and not one thing was enough to keep her busy. She wanted to give.
The Broward County Sheriff's Office now investigating what happened. However, our requests for information have been denied.
Why would you leave? Why would you implicate yourself in killing someone, in leaving a young black mother on the side of the road? What would make you leave her to take her final breath alone?
Now, Mosie's family tells me she will be missed by so many. Others commenting on her obituary, what an honor it was to work with and know her.
Sunrise, where a teacher was found dead on the Turnpike after leaving a party on Christmas Eve. Local 10's Christian De La Rosa live with what he's learned. Christian, fill us in.
Louis, just within the past 30 minutes, we confirmed with BSO that Miss Shakira Mozie died after falling off a moving vehicle on the Turnpike. Now, did she fall? Did she jump? Did someone push her out of the vehicle? Those are all questions that loved ones are trying to get answers to. Miss Mozie was a teacher here at Discovery Elementary. She was also a cheerleading coach, a tutor, and again, at this hour, though, so many questions that her family wants answers to. Students back to school at Discovery Elementary in Sunrise Monday without one of their beloved teachers. Parents say they're in disbelief.
You hear these things in the news, you hear of tragedies that happen to people, but I think when it's closer to home, it kind of waking you up a little bit.
34-year-old Shakira Mozie's body was found just off the northbound lanes of the Turnpike south of Sunrise on Christmas Eve. Her father says she was getting a ride home from a party in her white Lexus SUV. He says her vehicle made it home, but she did not. Who was behind the wheel?
Apparently her boyfriend. And I just won't answer, man. Why would somebody leave my daughter on the side of the road like a dog?
So far, we've been unable to get a hold of Miss Mozie's boyfriend, but we have learned from BSO that detectives did speak to him. He was the only other person in the vehicle at the time Miss Mozie fell. Moments later, she was found dead on the Turnpike. Still, no suspects named, no arrests have been made. Miss Mozie leaves behind a 10-year-old daughter.
New details tonight after a teacher ended up dead on the Turnpike on Christmas Eve. We're now learning more about her final moments. Local 10's Christian De La Rosa is live in Plantation with the latest. Christian.
Nicole, new horrifying details about what led up to this teacher's body being found right here on the side of the Turnpike.
She was out here trying to be great. She was helping people be great. So we really lost somebody special.
Detectives with the Broward County Sheriff's Office now confirming to Local 10 News the beloved teacher, 34-year-old Shakira Mozie, was found dead after falling out of a moving car. Loved ones are stunned.
That's crazy, man. Something not of God, man.
Police locating Mosey's body off the northbound lanes of the Turnpike south of Sunrise the night of Christmas Eve. Detectives say the only other person in the vehicle was her boyfriend. Family members identifying him as 32-year-old Duane Hawkins. He was arrested Monday for driving with a suspended license, but has not been charged or even named as a suspect in the death. Who was behind the wheel?
Apparently her boyfriend.
Loved ones say the couple left a party in West Park and were heading to Mosey's home in her white Lexus SUV. You can't think of any reason why she would jump out of a moving car.
No, that's impossible. No. Why would she? Why would she jump out her car?
So was it just an accident? Was she pushed out of her car? Those are all questions that family members are waiting to get answers to. Mosey was an elementary school teacher, a cheerleading coach, a tutor. But loved ones say her most important job was being a mother to a 10-year-old girl. There is a fundraiser underway to help this family.
On January 8, 2024, Duane Hawkins found himself in custody, arrested for driving without a license. As of now, no charges have been brought against him in connection to Mosey's tragic demise. In response to the harrowing circumstances, the family launched a somber GoFundMe campaign to alleviate the financial burden of Shakira's funeral arrangements. On January 13, a day fraught with sorrow, Shakira's family and friends tenderly laid her to rest.
There was 2 answers to this math problem. Now, I thought I was very smart. Man, I made A's in school, but I called Shakira. And Shakira agreed with that Harvard Law professor that math problem on the internet had 2 answers. So we debated for years about that problem. That was my favorite, my fondest memory, because she was really smart. And that's what inspired her to be a tutor and a teacher. That's what started her business, S&S Tutoring LLC. Shakira was the cheapest one out, Pastor Kelly and Pastor Jamal. So she had a lot of kids that she helped do that test that all of you have to pass. But she was really smart, and everybody knows it. We're going to miss Shakira, because if Shakira was standing here right now, let me tell you something really quick Shakira would say. She would say, study your Bible. Go to Bible study, Grandma. And then she would tell you to read Ecclesiastes 3. To everything there is a season, a time to be born, and a time to die, a time to laugh and a time to mourn. But Jesus tells all of us, it's okay to mourn, but do not mourn without thinking there is no hope, because there is hope. She would also say a time to love and a time to hate, a time of war and a time of peace. Shakira would end it by saying, when she taught serenity, pray, pray, pray. And in Matthew 7, she would say, do not judge me, or you too will be judged. For in the same way you judge others, you will be judged. And when you wake up tomorrow, thank God that you woke up. That's what Shakira would say.
In her brief 34 years, Shakira Mozie epitomized a life dedicated to the service of others, an educator, motivator, and an unwavering source of inspiration for all who crossed her path, especially her beloved daughter. As the family grapples with the immeasurable loss of Kira, we beseech you to hold them and her daughter in your prayers. May Shakira Mozie find the eternal peace she so profoundly deserves.